It's Wednesday morning in the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. We're having another great day weather-wise today. When I went out this morning to take my walk about 5:30 a.m., I opened up my weather app and it was already 80 degrees. I was just texting with a friend who lives in North Conway, New Hampshire a couple minutes ago. She told me it's 24 degrees outside and they're expecting snow today. Why wouldn't anybody want to live in the Florida Keys all winter long? I can help you do that. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you watch this video every day, you'll be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about every new listing from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors find out about them. That's very valuable information for a buyer to have. I find most buyers wait for a home to come on to Realtor.com or Redfin or Trulia or Zillow or one of those websites. And a problem they face a lot of times there is by the time one of those sites puts a home live online, it's been on the multiple listing service a couple days and all the good deals are already under contract. If you watch this video and you see something you like, call me right away and I'll make an appointment for us to go see the home. Or if you're calling from up in that cold north area like North Conway, New Hampshire, I'll go do a walkthrough video call with you or a FaceTime video call. And if you like what you see, we can write up an offer and have you under contract before most buyers ever even knew the home was for sale. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings, including photographs, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'll put that web address in the description down below. There's a lot more details on the homes in the blog, a lot more information, any unique features the home might have, things like projected room uses, room dimensions. There'll be photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If the home happens to have a pool, it happens to be waterfront, there'll be photos of the water view, photos of the boat dockage, photos of the pool. Just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com, and it's updated every day from the Florida Keys multiple listing service, including photographs. If you like this video and you want to stay current with what's being listed in the Florida Keys every day, please click that thumbs up like symbol down below and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this every morning so you'll know about all the new listings the day they come on the market. We have 5 new homes to go over today. Before I tell you about the new homes, the state of Florida's legal department has to butt in and make me cover the boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listing, and I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracies in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. If I have any local knowledge or any experience with the home or the neighborhood, I will put in my opinion, but when I do, I'll very much clarify that that's just my opinion. The first one we have is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,127 square foot house in the Bahama Village neighborhood in Key West's Old Town. Bahama Village is a great neighborhood. You're just a couple blocks off Duval Street. You can walk to Duval Street. You can walk to all the restaurants and the shops. If you want to partake in Key West's famous nightlife, you can walk to the bars. You can walk to the Mallory Square Nightly Sunset Festival, which is one of the very few things left in Key West that is free. It's a quick, easy bike ride, or it will be a long walk, but it is walkable to Fort Zachary Taylor State Park, which is, in my opinion, the nicest beach we have in all of Key West. Bahama Village is just a great centrally located area. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,127 square foot house. And it has a feature that's very important in Old Town and more so in Bahama Village, off-street parking. If you have to park on the street in Bahama Village, it can get real difficult to find a space in front of your house, which, walking a block and a half doesn't seem like such a big deal in our beautiful Florida Keys weather, but the first day you have to walk home with your groceries in the rain, that block and a half walk will be a big deal. This one's being offered at $1,075,000, which is an excellent price for a house of this size and this location with off-street parking. Then also in Bahama Village on Julia Street, We have a duplex. It's a total of 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's broken up into a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 unit on one side, and then a separate guest cottage that's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom in the back. It's being offered at $1,299,000, and it also has off-street parking, which, as I just mentioned earlier, is a great feature. It's in the same Bahama Village neighborhood. I won't go into all the details about Bahama Village again because I'd just be repeating what I told you about on the Thomas Street house. Then we go to Key West's Midtown neighborhood on Johnson Street. We have a duplex. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom total. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath each side. Total of 1,777 square foot. If you look at the blog, keywestinvesting.com, you'll see it says for the neighborhood that it's in the Casa Marina area. I believe that's a typo. When we're entering a listing into the MLS, we have a drop-down box that says Key West neighborhood, and we just check a box. I'm thinking someone just accidentally checked the wrong box. This is in Midtown. It's not in the Casa Marina area. It's being offered at $1,595,000, which is a very low price for an income-producing duplex. You could buy that and either rent out both sides and make a pretty good return, or you could live in one side and rent the other side to offset your expenses of living in Key West, or live in one side and then use the other one for when family and relatives come down. Or a lot of people are actually taking the duplexes and just turning them into one large house. That would give you a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,777 square foot house. You'd probably have plenty of room to add a 3rd bathroom if you wanted to. And priced at $1,595,000 for a house that big or a duplex in the Midtown neighborhood is definitely an excellent buy. Then we go to the Key West Golf Club. The Key West Golf Club's a gated community. I like the golf club a lot. They have 24-hour manned gated security. They also have a 24-hour security guard either walking or driving around the property in a golf cart. They have 2 great pools, although this particular house we're looking at today has its own private pool, but they have 2 great community pools. The larger community pool in the golf course is nicer than any high-end resort pool I've ever seen. It's like a multi-3-shaped. The only way I could describe it is, remember those little fidget spinner things that were very popular about 10 years ago? The kids would pinch them between their fingers and just flick it and spin around in a wheel. The pool kind of was shaped like a fidget spinner. It has plenty of seating in the shade, plenty of seating in the suns if you want to sit in the shade. They have tables if you want to have your lunch there or have something to drink while you're in the pool. They don't allow glass at the pool, but I don't think any condo or HOA allows glass at the pool. And even in your own personal pool, I think glass in a pool I just think is foolish. I don't bring glass in my own pool at my own personal home. This one is in the Sanctuary, which is the elite section of the Key West Golf Club. There's another gate to get inside the Sanctuary, so you're kind of in a gated community inside a gated community. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,600 square foot house. It has a covered carport, its own private driveway. You have a great golf course view on this particular house. It has its own private pool in the backyard. The floor plan is excellent. 1 bedroom and 1 full bathroom is downstairs, and the other 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms are upstairs. That makes it an excellent house if you like to have company. You could give your company downstairs the whole bedroom and their own bathroom, and they kind of have their own floor, and you have your privacy upstairs. And then you could have, the lunch and family room time and dinners, down in the common areas downstairs in the first floor. It's a great house to use. You have people that have adult children. You want to give your kids their little bit of privacy and space, but you still want them under the same roof as mom and dad. And another purpose of the 1 full bathroom downstairs, the 4-bedroom, full bathroom, as we all get a little older, climbing those stairs gets a little more difficult every night. You could live your entire life on the first floor if you really wanted to. This one's being offered at $1,599,000. It's a little on the high end of the price point. I certainly would not call it overpriced by any means, but it's on the high end of what I would call fair market value. Then we go up to Cudjoe Key in a section called Venture Out. Venture Out's a very unique community. It's a gated mobile home community. The most popular use and highest and best use of these properties is as vacation rentals. The biggest feature to Venture Out is they have a one-day transient license. You can rent these units one day at a time, just like a hotel room, where the majority of unincorporated Monroe County, which is all of the Florida Keys, it isn't an incorporated city like Marathon, Isla Mirada, and Key West, has a 28-day minimum rental period by law. Key West has a 30-day minimum rental period by law if you don't have a transient license. These ones can be rented one day at a time. They have a 24-hour manned gate, which I think it's easier to get into the White House than it is to get through that venture out gate if you can't prove you have reason to be there. I go in all the time to show properties. The gate guards know me, and they still make me take out my license, call the person who owns the place to make sure I'm coming. They want to make sure they know exactly who's in there. They also have somebody walking or riding around in a golf court 24 hours a day, also for security. They have a full-service marina, a boat dock, a ship store, a fuel dock. They sell bait and tackle, soft drinks, beer and wine, goodies, fishing gear, sunblock, hats if you forget yours. Pretty much everything you'd ever need for a day on the water, they sell right there. They also have a tennis court on the property, a full-size regulation basketball court, a couple pickleball courts. They have a shuffleboard court. You have pretty much anything you could ever need without ever leaving the gate. Then they have a storage lot across the street where you can keep your boat trailers. If you bring your boat down, you trailer it down. The trailers can't fit in the parking spots. And even some of the large vehicles, if you had a big vehicle like a Suburban or a Cadillac Escalade, some of the units' driveways might not accommodate that, but the storage lot is literally directly across the street from the gate. This one's being offered at $659,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 740-square-foot mobile home on the canal. It's only about 2 lots in from the canal, so you have that open water view without the open water price tag. It also faces southeast, which in the summertime, the southeast exposure is the best one. Our predominant breeze in the summer comes from the southeast, and you'll really appreciate that ocean breeze in July and August when it gets hot. And that's all we have for today. If you want to take a look at any of these or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. And don't forget to check out my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.